You've seen the Hailey Bieber glazed nail trend that seriously rocked the nail world over this past summer of 2022. And now I am bringing you the updated version, her chocolate glazed nails. What's up, nail crew? It's Nicole, your fellow nail obsessed DIYer. I had a color that I have been itching to use, and I knew exactly how I would do it and not use any chrome powders. That's right, I am doing the glazed nails today with no chrome powders. I'm using dip powders only, and this will work whether you use dip liquids to dip your nails or if you use gel liquids to dip your nails. You will have to use gel at the end to actually quote unquote chrome, but we're gonna do it a little different with a dip powder instead. And you wanna use super shimmery colors. The colors that I used are super shimmers that are called the Wand Chooses the Wizard, which is the brown super shimmer. And then the color that I'm going to do the chroming with is called Turn Up the Juice. It's like a super shimmery, pearly off-white. And that's what you're gonna need if you're going to do just dip powders to do your chroming. You'll need like a really pearly type color. And you could also do this with a pearly chrome powder, but I just thought it'd be fun to try doing with all dip powders and see how it would work. And I absolutely love the outcome. You need to finish dipping your brown underneath, and you don't want to do a super dark brown or a super light one to get that donutty glazed look like Hailey Bieber did. I have builder gel under this mani with an apex already built, so I only needed to do 2 dips of the brown dip before I did clear dip over top of that, and then I activated and filed and buffed super smooth. That's something really important anytime you're doing chrome. You want to make sure that your nails are buffed and filed super smooth. So here you can see me applying the clear. The big reason that I always apply clear over no matter what dip I'm doing, whether it's a solid, a shimmer, a glitter, or anything, is that it really seems to help lock that color in really nicely. So when you file and buff, it keeps your color super intact and looking as beautiful as when you didn't have it on. But it's really important that you want to make sure your clear is crystal clear, or else all that hard work you did for your beautiful color will be for nothing, because if you have a cloudy clear, it's gonna show right through all your colors. Then once you activate, you file and shape and buff really smooth, and then you take some isopropyl alcohol, and I like to use a stiff nail brush especially whenever I'm doing chrome powders. Whenever you're doing any kind of chrome, like when you're doing that rubbing onto your nail, it sticks to everything. So making sure that all the dust is off your nails really just helps it not stick to the rest of your hand. Then you want to go in with a layer of gel base over your entire nail and fully cure that. The gel base that I'm using gets cured for 30 seconds. And then you also want to make sure that when you're applying the gel base and gel top, that you don't get any on your skin, because the chrome will show up anywhere that you've applied the gel base and the gel top. The chrome will stick to everything. So I finished applying the gel base, I cured that for 30 seconds, and now I'm applying the gel top, and we're gonna do what's called flash curing. Flash curing is when you cure your nail for anywhere from 5 to 10 seconds. For me, when I do chromes, it works best if I flash cure for 10 seconds, which actually is what my lamp does. So maybe that's why it's always worked so well. My lamp has a flash cure option, and I flash cure all of my nails for 10 seconds. Then once you've flash cured your nails for 10 seconds, you'll take your shimmery cream powder and dump some of it into a little cupcake liner. This will help you when you're chroming with it. So what you want to do is then get an eyeshadow brush, like these little applicators like I'm using, and you'll need more since it's a dip powder. You'll need more than if you're using a chrome powder. I took the entire little applicator, dunked it into the cupcake liner, and then really got a good amount on my nail before I started chroming it. And you can see, look at how fast this super shimmer is making it look glazed. Like I felt like when I was doing this, I was like, oh my gosh, my nails literally look like chocolate glazed donuts. I was so excited how this turned out. And I will admit, I tried it on a swatch stick before I did it on my nails because I was really nervous. Sometimes when you're using chromes over top of a color, the color just turns out way different than what you were expecting. And I was nervous not realizing that this is just a straight creamy off white, and it's not going to reflect a different color. It's just going to be that chromy white type effect instead of like a unicorn chrome, which is going to shift different colors. So if you're using unicorn chromes for this, just be really, really aware of what color that it shifts, and you might want to test it out on your nails if it's any kind of unicorn chrome that shifts a color, because if I would have put a unicorn chrome over this, even if it was a pearly color, if it shifted, say, green, my nails could have ended up looking a totally different color. Once you finish rubbing in all the dip powder as your chrome, then you take a clean eyeshadow brush and you really dust off all the excess. So you want to dust off all around your cuticles, all along the nail, to make sure that chrome is really nice and rubbed in. Then you can push your cuticles back and apply gel base over your entire nail and make sure you cap your edges. People have asked me why I don't just go straight into top coat. For me, I've realized that if you don't put a gel base underneath your gel top coat, it's going to peel off, whether it peels off in a day or it peels off in a couple days. Gel top coat always needs a gel base to stay nice and secure and adhere really well. So I always make sure that I do a gel base under my gel top coat, and you definitely want to make sure that you cap your edges. That's going to seal in your chrome powder really, really nice, and it will help it from peeling up. Give this video a big like and subscribe if you enjoyed learning how to do the chocolate glazed donut nails. Check out this next tutorial in the original version. Thanks for joining me today, nail crew.